Concentrate. Focus. Don't lose it now.
Be prepared for the unexpected. Concentrate. Mind and body as one. Achieve tranquility through movement. Integrate spirit and flesh. Channel the powers. Focus the mind. Cleanse the soul. Release that which is negative. Separate darkness and light.
Mind and body as one.
Give birth to yourself.
Oneness through knowledge.
Define your
Oneness
existence.
through emotions.
Create your divination.
Oneness with the heavens.
From
strength, learn gentleness.
Through gentleness, strength will prevail. Awaken!
So, how about that intro, huh? I really like that final part of that mantra. You know? Through gentleness, learn strength, and through gentleness, your strength will prevail. It doesn't get any more judo like that. So, today I'm making a video for you guys about striking techniques in judo. Are there any striking techniques in judo? The answer is yes. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, you're still here. Probably you wanted a little bit more than just that. Yeah, all right. So there's a big judo syllabus which describes most of the techniques in judo, and it's a big book. It describes all the throws and the pins and the submissions and all of that. In the syllabus, only 2 pages are dedicated to strikes, all right? And it's not commonly practiced in modern judo as well. You don't really practice strikes in randori or in any sense, almost, except for one place, and that is the katas. There are about 7 katas in judo, and most of the katas contain strikes. So they kind of like kept the striking techniques within the katas, so they don't get lost, which is of course very, very interesting. Yeah, what is a kata? Kata is like a prearranged, choreographed version of movements. Very often when you hear the word kata, you think about karate when you do the kata alone, but in judo you do it with a partner. So that is very interesting because it's very different compared to the other katas that I ever learned. And it's also, I feel like, a little bit more practical. Of course, you're not going to get like super good at striking when you practice strikes this way, but still, you have the strikes there. So the kata I wanted to look at is called Kodokan Goshin Jutsu. It means something along the line of modern self-defense from Kodokan, or Kodokan self-defense. And it has many, many techniques, some striking, and yeah, the things that you see here is that they focus a lot of their strikes on weak spots, like in between the eyes, the chin, the solar plexus. A lot of these places that are known as weak spots are targeted for the judo strikes. And also they're very rarely used alone, right? Usually you do a strike and you follow up with some sort of takedown or throw. You use the strike as a distraction and then you take someone down. It's very, very common with the strikes in judo. Yeah. With strikes being aimed at like vital parts, it's also considered sort of Kyushu Jutsu, attack of the weak spots. So in the manual here, you see the Tento, Kasumi, Uto, you see all the weak spots that are targeted within Judo and the strikes for this particular kata. So very nice image. I feel like I've seen this guy in something, I don't know where, but he's a good looking guy, I suppose. And they marked up all the vital spots that you use in this kata. So, without any further ado, let's take a look at some of the striking techniques. Okay, so first we step in, then I'm gonna grab and try to kick him. He strikes my face and locks my arm. So that was Ryu de Dori. It's the first attack in the kata, and there's already strikes, kicks and stuff. Grab the lapel, pushes, strikes me in the face, locks my arm and brings me down. So he's striking a weak spot and taking me down quickly after, because he uses the strike as a distraction. Second one, grab, pull him in, uppercut to the face, to my chin, and then a kote gaeshi, throw, takedown. So you can see a lot of this attacks with using the attacks to distract so you can throw. Kick to the knee, and again, locks my arm. Tap. Next one is from behind. Follow his steps. I pull, strikes my solar plexus, and it's another arm lock. Next up is another attack from behind. I think this is a bear hug. No, it's a choke. No strike here. Just twists himself out. And I tap. This is the bear hug. Stomp. And a throw. Yeah, so that would have been a stomp on my foot, but you can't actually stomp on my foot, so he just stomps the ground. Alright, so now we're going to move into strikes. So he strikes my throat, grabs it, and then takes me down. That one is nasty, grabbing my throat after striking it. Uppercut. I never liked this technique. It doesn't make much sense to me, but it looks cool, I suppose. But no one defends a strike like that. Trying to strike him to the face with a jab. He strikes my ribs, and then he chokes me out. Steps to the side to choke me. Next one, kick. Front kick, he grabs it, twists the foot, and then rushes into me. When he's twisting my foot, it's hard to get the foot out. I'm going to do a side kick here from the side. And this, when he pulls me down, you see he goes down on the knee. He's supposed to throw my body weight onto that knee so that the spine hits it. Luckily he doesn't. He just goes down. Alright, so that is for the unarmed section. Now comes the weapon section. So the first weapon is a small knife. Step in. I try to pull out the knife. He stops me by pulling my arm, and then he just brings me down. There's also a quick strike to the eyes there. It wasn't so easy to see it, but there was a quick strike to distract me. Again, strike, distract, and then take down. Pull out the knife. Uppercut to the chin and locks the arm. Next one is from over the head, Paris. No strikes here except for mine. That lock there is super, super painful. When we practice this, I had to be very, very patient, lay very, very still because it's painful. I don't know if it's just my arms that stiff or what, but that lock there is painful. Okay, enough with the knife. I'm gonna grab a stick. Okay, the first one I'll pull up. He'll hit my chin and Again, with the hand on my chin, he does a usutogari. So it's a strike and then a throw. Just like before. 2 moves to take me down. Wet swipe, strikes me in the eye, and then he just pushes me down and holds on to the weapon. Of course, I fall. I'm not so sure if I would have fallen if it was something real, but maybe. Rushes into me and then tears the weapon away from my hands. Well, that was enough of that. So far, sticks and knives have been ineffective. So I'm going to pull out the gun. The big guns, if you will. Well, it's not so big. It's just a black plastic block, really. But it's formed like a gun. So I'm going to put it in his stomach, try to take his wallet, and he disarms me and pulls me away. And he's a gentleman, gives the gun back to me, which is crazy. Don't do that. If you get a gun from someone, don't let them have it back. So now I'm holding the gun back, and he's pulling it out, and he hits me. I'm a bit dramatic and throw my hand up, but it's all for a little bit of drama. I don't think it's necessary though. Gun from behind. Try to stop him, and he turns and he throws. Yeah. So you see there's a lot of strikes in this kata. It's probably the kata that has the most strikes, but it's always done in a way that you strike and then you throw. And when you're striking, you're aiming the strikes at a weak spot, like I showed in the illustration earlier. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.